What is up, guys? Evil Duosarm here today, and today I have some very exciting news here in the world of Blade and Soul. The Warden's Fury update is about to go live. So September 12th, the Warrior's Fury update will be going live, and with it comes a whole bunch of changes, a whole bunch of new content, and a really awesome event, and the much awaited class, the Warden or Warrior or whatever you want to call it, the huge greatsword wielding class. This is going to be fantastic and amazing, so stay tuned. As always, if you want to read the patch notes for yourself, click on the links in the description below. You can go ahead and check those out, read everything yourself because you don't like listening to me talk. Not many people do. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read out the high points or the highlights for you so you don't have to read yourself. Isn't that awesome? Anyway, so the Warrior class is going live on September 12th. You will be able to play as the Warrior class. The Warrior class looks slated to be just like when the Gunslinger released. It's going to be a hugely played class, hugely popular class, simply because of its utility as well as defensive capabilities, as well as offensive capabilities. It has the best of all worlds. So as is usual with Blade and Soul, they always give out a nice little pack when they release a new class, so this class release is no exception. We have the little Swordsman pack. So the Wandering Swordsman pack that you see right here has the items that you see on the right. So first and foremost, you get the outfit, which you see the characters wearing here on the screen. It's a really friggin' cool outfit. You get the skin for the sword, as well as any class, really, if you want to use it for that class, or any class you want to use it for. If your main's a different one, you can get the same sort of stylized weapon. Looks sort of like the Uransu weapons, not entirely, but pretty darn similar. You get the Untold Fury hair, which you can see is this like ponytail thing that she's got going on, or the guy, same idea. Little ponytail looking hairs do. You get a fleeting pet aura, a fleeting soul, as well as a million EXP charm. So that million EXP charm, after you get your warrior leveled up to the first like Hongmoon levels where you can start using EXP charms, will take you up to about Hongmoon 2, I believe. The first one's like 750. Yeah, it'll take you up to Hongmoon 2. So nice little quick upgrade to your character just like that as soon as you pop it. Likewise, you can use it on any class because you can redeem this pack with any character you want. So if you want the EXP boost to the outfit for your main character, still make sure you sign up for that. To go ahead and sign up for this, you're going to have to hit this register now button. So make sure you click the link in the description below to get to this page. Click that link, register now. Super simple. I'm not going to do it because I don't want you to know my email address because I'll get so much fan mail. But anyway, that's what you're going to go ahead and do for that. So we got the new class, the Warden. You can watch the video if you want. If you haven't already heard about this, it's an amazing class. Great sword, great tanking abilities, great survivability, does a great amount of damage. It's a great all-around class, especially for melee users. In addition to the release of the Warrior class, we're also going to be getting this Act 9 continuation of the story. So we'll be able to play through further in the story. So I know I've gotten a couple questions, why can't I go further than the story? This is why. The story is not released on NA or EU servers yet, but now it will be. September 12th, you'll be able to continue with the story. Which is always coming along with the story. We have great gold rewards, great EXP increases, and fantastic little continuation of the story. I have to say, Blade and Soul story is one of the best in any free MMO I've ever played. And finally, in addition to the Act 9 story, we've got the Shadowmoor dungeon. So once again, endgame dungeon for high-level people to go ahead and play through. Nothing that'll apply to the majority of the people right off the bat, but hey, you'll be able to work your way into it eventually. So in addition to all of this new content, the Warden class, the new story, the new dungeon, we have probably the best event that Blade and Soul has ever put out, NCSoft, whatever you want to call it, that they've ever put out in the NA or EU servers. So if we hop over to this Way of the Warrior event tab, so once again, link for this is in the description below. Go ahead and click it and read it through on your own. We have this Way of the Warrior event. So this Way of the Warrior event is a pretty awesome upgrade event for most players in the game. So what you're going to do in this event is basically you run your daily challenge, and this daily challenge is going to get you a Fighter's Fortune chest. This Fighter's Fortune chest has all the items that you see, or a chance at all the items that you see on the screen right here. If you can't read it, go ahead and click on the link in the description below, read it out for yourself. But basically, upgrade materials, basic typical things that we see in these sorts of boxes for completing your daily challenges. Now, the key thing here is these upgrade emblems. So you get 2 of them for completing your daily challenge. Additionally, you're going to get 1 every day on the Hongmoon store for free, so make sure you get your 1 on the Hongmoon store for free. Additionally, you will get upgrade emblems for completing the dungeons that you see listed on the screen here for their corresponding day. So these dungeons you'll be able to see in-game because it will show the upgrade emblem as a reward for actually completing the quest. So you'll always know which ones are going on. But yeah, if you really want a reference so you know what to be doing every single day, I'm not going to read it for you, but you can click this link, check it out, pause the video, do whatever you want. It should be identifiable in-game. In addition, for completing the instance quest for cold storage, as well as Dawn of Kandahar, Fallen Uransu School, and Snowjade Forest, you will get bonus upgrade emblems. So cold storage, you can get an additional 7 per week, as well as the 8 per week for completing the weekly raids. Once you've gotten yourself a whole big collection of all these upgrade emblems, you can go ahead and redeem them for some sick things. So if you've been playing for a while, you knew that there was the event for upgrading your pet. Then there was the event for upgrading your soul. I might have said that out in the wrong order. It was soul, then pet. So those were pretty cool events. It let players get their gear pretty quickly. It let them get, you know, the high-tier legendary equipment without having to farm as much. Well, this event says, screw that, I'm going to give you everything. And basically, you can literally get everything. So in a similar fashion to the previous event, you're going to be able to use these upgrade emblems to upgrade different legendary items. So we have the option for the Fleeting Soul. So if you missed out on the Soul event, you can get your Soul. If you missed out on the Pet event from last time, you can go ahead and get the Pet. The new one that's added into this that's making it absolutely insane is that you can get the Riftwalk Weapon or the Dawnforged Weapon. So most classes don't use that weapon, but it is the same, it's on par tier with the Raven Weapon. So that basically skips you past the Baleful stage that you get out of the story right into the next tier of weapon. The nice thing about the Riftwalk and Dawnforged weapons is that after you get those up to stage 6, you can switch them back over to Raven. So you'll get this legendary weapon stage 3. You'll be able to upgrade it to stage 6 just for completing dungeons, and then you'll be able to move it back over to the Raven tier weapon, and basically you will have the PvE endgame gear for the majority of classes, the exception being the Destroyer. So basically, I am assuming it's the same exact system as before, although you know what happens when you assume. You'll be able to use these upgrade emblems to upgrade your soul, pet, or weapon, ultimately turning it into the legendary weapon that you want to use, or legendary accessory, legendary soul, whatever you want to use it for. So yeah, as you can see, you exchange the fleeting stage 1 plus some charms, plus some gold and stuff, and you get the legendary weapon, which is fantastic. In addition to this, there's some awesome items for people that are already max geared and don't want to be bothered to get these items. You can go ahead and get your Sacred Vials, your Pet Packs, those are your big ticket ones. There's also heptagonal sapphires, peridots, and rubies. The ruby being the one that's actually relatively useful, so if you are a newer player and you've got some of this stuff already, the ruby is an excellent one to go ahead and shoot for. So and this is really just, it's an amazing event as far as upgrading, so for new players, this is about as good as it gets. I've never seen anything better than this for new players. So in addition to all of this, we have our event costume. So it is the game day costume. So it's a sport themed outfit this time. So people that wanted that baseball outfit when it came out, I don't even know how long ago, it was a long time ago. I get something pretty similar this time around. Additionally, if you complete the story in this time frame, you will get this outfit that you see right here, flash forward. So if you complete the story in this first month that it's released, or whenever the event ends, you'll be able to go ahead and pick up this outfit. So pretty cool little outfit as well. Additionally, we have another jackpot event. So if you don't know what a jackpot event is, basically on the Hongmoon store, there will be something that's listed. So to get to the Hongmoon store, you just press F10 on your keyboard. The item that will be listed is called a jackpot. So go ahead and click on the jackpot, redeem it, and add it to your inventory. Every 10 hours, you can open this jackpot. So open it once when you get up in the morning, once when you go to bed, and you'll be able to constantly redeem this item. So inside of that, it has 10 stages. Every time you open it, it goes up a stage. So every time you open it, depending on what stage it is, the rewards increase. Usually at the final stage, there's an awesome costume, and this is the awesome costume this year. So we've got Dayglow, which is our costume that we'll be able to get from the jackpot, and that's getting it to stage 10. Along the way, you'll get things like premium transformation stones, legendary elements, upgrade materials. It's really an amazing thing. All you've got to do is log in and click the button. So yeah, really super awesome event here overall, guys. That is basically it for the event and the Warden class. So make sure you get in, make sure you register for that in the link that you saw at the very beginning of the video. Click the link in the description below. Make sure you register to get your free stuff there. Make sure you are ready to go when this event goes live, because it is going to be fantastic for the super majority of the player base. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the video useful. If you do want to read it all, once again, check out the links in the description. Read it all on your own. As always, guys, make sure you're subscribed so you stay updated on the latest Blade & Soul news when it drops. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you at the next video. Peace.